The next man is just one of my favorite guys. He has been titillating me for years. He's had a powerful effect on you. He can make you laugh. He can also make you cry. Please welcome to the stage the Dean of the Paul Mitchell School, Mr. Winn Claybaugh.
We can do the impossible, go the distance and climb. Mankind's been doing it since the beginning of time. We've been traveling that road forever.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. First of all, to be given the opportunity to come out and talk about yourself, I mean, that's a pretty cool day. To share your story, and you know, we all have a story, and I have a story as well. Now, many of you know that I'm not a hairdresser. I've never been a hairdresser, but I actually started my company about 28 years ago. How many of you weren't even born yet? Yeah, whatever. Now, I need you to know that I never went to college. I barely, and I mean barely, graduated from high school. Apparently, they want you to show up. I was busy. So here I am 28 years later, not a hairdresser, never went to college, but I get to make a lot of money. I get to work with some pretty famous people. I get to have a lot of fun. In the last couple of years, I've been invited to speak at Yale University, UCLA, Brigham Young University. I never went to college. Now, major universities asked me to come and speak there. Oh, and then get this. I am the youngest recipient of the Hall of Leaders Award from the North American Hairdressing Association, and I'm not even a hairdresser. But are you ready for this? Not once in my entire career has anybody ever asked to see my resume. You guys, nobody has any idea if I'm even qualified to be doing what I'm doing, because nobody ever asked me. All they ever knew about me was, you know, Winn's kind of excited. Let's just work with Winn because he's very excited. Some people tell me that I make coffee nervous. Yeah, let me tell you something. ADD has been very, very good to me, okay? I'll tell you, I'm not a big reader, but I wrote a book called Be Nice or Else. I don't read, but I wrote a book. Started my school, so 12 years ago. I had one school with 200 students. Here we are, along with my wonderful partners, Angus and John Paul, over 100 Paul Mitchell schools, 16,000 Paul Mitchell future professionals across the country. So I get the privilege or the honor of sharing with you some ideas on how you can be possible. What does this journey look like for you? First idea I have for you, educate yourself. Educate yourself. There's something so attractive about somebody who has that passion, that desire for learning. You know those team members of yours who chose not to be at the gathering this year because they already know it all? How many of you agree with me that there's something very unattractive about a know-it-all? But see, when you show up and you still have that desire for learning, for growth, well, that's attractive. And the meaning of the word attractive means things come to you. When you're attractive, people want to show up and give you opportunities, and they believe in you. And so we work on our attractiveness by always being open to growth, to learning, to knowledge. Second idea, improve yourself. Improve yourself personally. You know, I'm proud to stand here and tell you that this November, I will celebrate 11 years clean off of drugs. And sometimes we lose credibility as business leaders. We lose credibility in the salon because maybe our personal lives aren't in order. And I'll have people that will ask me, Winn, how can I become a better leader? And sometimes my answer is, quit smoking. Join a gym. Fix your marriage. Volunteer for a cancer walk. And when we talk about leadership, I'm not just talking to the salon owners in this room. How many of you want to become a salon owner? Well, you know what? Are you showing up as a leader already today? if you're not already showing up, well, when I have that salon, then I'll start taking care of those things, it'll never happen for you. You show up as a leader, because leadership is not about a title. It's not about a position. It's an attitude. It's a mindset. And you can still be in beauty school, but you show up every single day as a leader. And sometimes how you show up is you're working on your personal life at the same time as you're educating yourself about this amazing industry. The third thing, when everything else fails, just work really, really, really hard. Just work hard. Be the first to arrive. Be the last to leave. Say yes to everything. Volunteer for everything. That will make you possible. The fourth idea, be the most positive person in a room. I never assume that I'm the smartest person in a room. I never assume that I'm the smartest person in the room. But you know what? I can be the most positive person in a room. And that room for you, it's showing up at work that way. It's showing up in your relationships that way. It's showing up to a party that way, to a group of total strangers. You're the most positive person in the room. A good friend of mine says that there's 2 reasons why he will fire an employee from his salon. The first reason is if they steal from him. The second reason is if they show up to work in a bad mood. He will fire them on the spot. Now, he will rehire them 5 minutes later if they leave and come back in a good mood. So maybe you're not the smartest. Maybe you're not the most talented hairdresser, but you can be the most positive person in your salon, in any room, and you can do that starting right now. And the fifth idea on how you can be possible, live a life of gratitude. For me, the ugliest trait is entitlement. Entitlement meaning they invited me to gathering last year, so of course, I deserve to go again this year. Entitlement means I've been here for a long time. I deserve that just because I've been here for a long time. To me, that trait is so ugly. The opposite of entitlement is gratitude. And when you live a life of gratitude, John Paul, Angus, thanks for being my amazing partners. Mom, thanks for teaching me to be a nice person. Salon owner, thanks for giving me a place to work every single day. Salon employee, thanks for believing in my dream and for showing up here every single day to help move this along. When you live a life of gratitude, thank you, God, for this incredible day. Thank you for everything. So I joined John Paul Mitchell Systems in 1990. And I'll tell you something, I did not enter this company brilliant. In fact, I entered this company a little lost, a little desperate, truthfully. But it was because Paul Mitchell, the company, and the people behind that bottle embraced me, made me feel loved, made me feel safe, supported me, that I've been able to accomplish the things that I've accomplished. I've been able to, again, write a book, overcome an addiction, launch a company. And many of you know that I love kids. I love kids. I have 6 godchildren. I have 79 nieces and nephews. No, I truly do. They all live in Utah. Go figure. By the way, I am the favorite uncle. Duh. Cost me a lot of money, but I'm the favorite uncle. I love kids. But I thought it would be impossible for me to ever become a father myself. And that changed 3.5 months ago. In fact, I have a wonderful picture of this beautiful child. And here she is. Please meet Sophia. Please take the message, this amazing theme, I'm possible. Decide today, don't wait. Decide today what that's going to look like for you. You're surrounded by people who love you and support you, and absolutely you can be possible too. Enjoy your classes. Thanks, everybody. We love you.
We can do the impossible, go the distance and climb. Mankind's been doing it since the beginning of time. We've been traveling that road forever. Where will it take them? Taking chances to win and advance our civilization. They say odds are against us. They try to surround